Hey everyone! If you are watching this now, I'm no longer live, but feel free to keep watching and I will come back and answer any questions. I'm just going to wait a few minutes to make sure this is working and let some people jump on. If you're jumping on, if you will leave me a comment so that I know it's working. Hey Steph. Hey Kristen. Yay! I was having like internet trouble, so glad it's working. Hey Kristen. Hey Abby. I'm just inviting some people so they'll jump on. Hey Riley. If you're jumping on and you have girls who you want to see this video, if you look like in the bottom left, you can like invite people to it. Is the live video working for everybody? Thanks, Amanda. Is everybody's video working okay? Hey, Carly. Hey, Kathleen. Yay, I'm so excited y'all are all here. I'm going to give it just a couple more seconds and let people get on. And then I'm going to get started, so don't go anywhere. Hope y'all are having a good week. We are on vacation. This is the best like backdrop I could find. I have like everything rigged. If y'all could see this setup of how I have the iPad propped on a glass pan. It's a mess, but it works and I'm here. Thanks, Kathleen. I am kind of ready to go home. So we are leaving tomorrow. You know how it is being on vacation with little ones, and it's been fun, but I'm ready to go home. All right. So give it just one more second. If you have girls who you want to add, like to watch this, just click on mine, it's in the bottom left. It's like a little add button and you can invite your girls to jump onto this video. Hey, Lindsay. I just want to make sure everybody gets their girls added. I know some people will just like come back and watch it later, and that's totally fine too. Hey, Brittany. Yay, I'm so excited y'all are all here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started, and hopefully some more people will jump on or people can come back and watch later. Just a second. I'm just inviting the rest of my girls that I added to the group. Hey, Jana Ray. Okay. All right, so tonight I'm just going to kind of talk about SeneStory, of course. I'm going to just talk to y'all about who I am, how I got started in SeneStory, where I am today in SeneStory, and then we're going to kind of talk about the company, what is SeneStory, what is this company, how long has it been around, and then we will talk about basically like signing up, what happens when you become a distributor. Hey Alyssa, hey Morgan. And then I will go over some of the questions that have already been asked in the group. And then if anybody else, anytime during this video, if you think of more questions, if you'll just go ahead and comment them in the comments, and I'll either get to them when I get to that section, or answer them at the end when I do questions. So here we go. Hopefully the video is working okay. Thanks, Alyssa. All right. So in January, rewind. In December, I got Christmas money. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Brittany, obviously. I am a wife to Ryan, and we have 3 little ones, Conlon, Canner, and Cadley. We just adopted Cadley. We adopted her in November, and we finalized our adoption in March. We had been waiting for 2 years to adopt her. So for 2 years, we lived on the strictest budget you could imagine, trying to save money to adopt. So fast forward, in December, I got Christmas money, and I had seen another adoptive mom who is a friend of mine, Katie, post about this lip tint stuff that she was selling, and I really wanted to try it, mainly because I really wanted to see if it was as good as she said it was. I didn't really ever wear lipstick, so I was just kind of intrigued by it and wanted to try it. So Christmas came around, and I got some Christmas money, and I was like, you know what? I want to spend my Christmas money on that. And so I bought a starter kit from Katie while I tried it, and of course it was as awesome as she said it was. She wasn't lying. So I, of course, wanted another color, so I bought another color. Then she posted some more colors she had, and I wanted another color, and I was like, I'm almost out of Christmas money. So tell me about signing up for the discount so that I can see if that's something that we can do. I was currently working for another direct sales company. So when I say I signed up for the discount, I mean I strictly signed up for the discount. I was working for another direct sales company. I had been working really, really hard for this company for almost a year, trying to raise money for our adoption on the side. And so Katie told me all about signing up for the discount. And she was like, girl, you get 20 to 50% off. You can just sign up. And I already had family and friends asking, because I never wore lipstick. And then when I had lipstick on, people were my family and stuff was like, what are you wearing lipstick for? And so I could see the potential of maybe just selling to family and friends. But I was working really hard with another direct sales company, and so I didn't want to do both. That was not in my plans. So in January, I signed up for the discount. And I signed up a couple days before I had a major surgery. So I signed up, and I kind of just let it sit. I didn't really place an order. I just signed up, had my surgery, and started recovering. And when I got home, people who had asked me about lip tints, started asking me if they could order. So I was laying in bed recovering. So I was like, well, I'm just going to order, some stuff for myself, and I'll order some colors for the people who wanted colors. And I was like, this is fun, just a little bit of money, extra money. I hadn't posted it or anything. It was just people who saw me wear it. And then I had my first downline, Riley, message me and say, I have tried lip tints before, and I want to join your team. And I was like, my team? I don't have a team. I don't know what you're talking about. And so I kind of had to take a step back, and I was like, what is this? What is SeneGence? What is the business side of SeneGence? And so I went back to Katie, and I was like, okay, tell me more. Tell me what this company is. I wasn't new to direct sales, so I kind of knew the questions to ask. I knew what I was looking for. I wanted to know how commissions worked, how teams work, how did I make a profit, because like I said, I was working for another company to make money for our adoption. And so Riley had come to me and was like, I want to join your team, which was super exciting. And I was like, hold that thought 1 minute, girl. Let me see what I can do. And so I really had to take a step back and think about it. And so and talked to my husband. Most of y'all, if y'all know my husband, he's super supportive of all my crazy ideas. And so we talked about it one night, and I said, babe, like, this is like my upline, and this is how much she's making, and this is her upline, and this is how much she's making. And the potential with this company was just so much more than we could even imagine. And he looked at me and he said, if they can do it, you can do it. I believe in you. And I was like, you know what? Like, that's all I need. And so we prayed about it and we thought about it. And I knew that I wasn't going to do 2 companies. That just wasn't me. I didn't have enough time. I had a newborn at home. I had 2 toddlers. My husband's in the military, so he works a lot. He's gone a lot. So I decided to take a step down from the other company and jump into SeneGence. And if any of you know me, you know that when I do something, I do it like all in. I want to be all in. I want to give something my whole heart. I give it all my time. I want to just, like, I want to give it my all. I want to, like, truly see it work. So after talking to Ryan, and he didn't think I was, like, super crazy, and he saw the potential. Like, I wouldn't say that he knew it was gonna happen, like, this fast, but he was there, like, he was supportive. Heather, after 7 years, he's kind of used to my crazy ideas, so I think he just rolls with the punches. And so I just jumped into SeneGence, like, literally just jumped. I was like, let's do this. So I placed a huge order of products. I started a Facebook group, just started talking about it, and I was, like, all in, and there I was at the beginning of February, end of January, and I was working for SeneGence. And part of me was like, it was only $55. Like, I signed up for this company, it was $55. Like, really, what did I have to lose? Like, we didn't go out to dinner one night for $55. And so I kept that in the back of my mind, like, I really didn't have much to lose. If I fell flat on my face, I lost $55. Like, it would be okay. And so I just started selling and started promoting and talking about it. And like I said, I had been with another direct sales company, and the thing with SeneGence is LipSense is a product that's like no other. It's not convincing them that your product, whatever it may be, is better than the next person's product. LipSense is truly a product that is like no other. No other company has a product like LipSense. It sells itself. And we're all women, and selling LipSense is pretty easy. Cassie, I'm so glad you're here late. I would not have expected you to be on time. That's okay. So it's easier to sell. Women love makeup. They love, like, the latest and greatest makeup products, like what is out there. And so it just works. It's a consumable product. People want more. They see it. It's super easy to sell. When you have stripes on your hands and you can rub them and they don't come off. When you can take a shower and they don't come off. You can rub your lips and your product doesn't move. It just kind of sells itself. So that is why I feel like SeneGence, Lindsay, it's okay. Cassie was late too. That is why I feel like, for me, SeneGence, it was something that I truly loved. I didn't have to convince anybody that it was amazing. I loved it. It sold itself, and it just worked. So that's kind of who I am, how I got into this company. So like I said, I started in January. So this month will be my 6th month in the company, which is incredible. I can't even believe it's been 6 months. So today, here I am in SeneGence, and I just want to tell y'all how it has changed our lives, like, drastically. And I want y'all to hear my heart. Like, this is not me, like, bragging about what we've got. I've worked really, really hard for this. My husband has supported me, like, tried and true through this. Our boys are involved. They help me package orders. They think it's so much fun. Like, Mommy, is she on your lip team? And so I would definitely say this is a family affair for us. But I always say that thanks, Lindsay, if all I got from that $55 was the friendships that I've gained, we call it like our Sydney sisterhood, it's worth it. If I had to stop right there and that's all I got from this, I have never been a part of another direct sales company, how do I say this, that supports each other the way this company does. I hope that makes sense. Truly incredible. I have never, ever in any other company seen women come together and want each other to succeed the way they want everybody to succeed. Everybody. And to me, that just speaks volumes. I have made some friendships that I know will last a lifetime. I have reconnected with old friendships that I had, some all the way back to high school. Cassie, who just jumped on, she is who set me and my husband up. We were best friends in high school, and now she's on my team. Just all kinds of different friendships. I have a lot of adoptive moms on my team, which is just such a special connection. I've met girls all over the world that I have got to do trainings with, and that literally are just like sisters now. So when I say that, I truly mean it. I have been a part of other direct sales companies, and it's just not the same. It's just not the same. Some other ways it has changed our life. If you heard, hey Hannah, Savannah, I'm gonna get to that, and just a little bit later. I have all of that to talk about. If you heard my story from the beginning, you heard that we just adopted our little girl. She's 7 months old now. When I say adoption is expensive, I'm talking about over $50,000 expensive. We are a single income family. We have 2 other kids. Now we have 3 kids. So we had a lot of adoption debt, to say the least, when I joined this company. I don't think people, when I say that we had adoption debt to pay off, I don't think people think like a couple $1,000s. Like, no guys, lots. I know that my adoptive mom is on here, can truly understand that. We have paid off, when I started the company, we have paid off over half of our adoption debt since I started SeneGence in January. We are in the single thousand digits now. So we are super close to paying off our adoption debt. And for us, that is huge. When we can pay that debt off and not have that credit that we have to pay every month, it will just be amazing for our family. So for us, that was our first goal. Like, that was when I decided to jump into this company. Adoption debt was number 1. Like, check it off. We wanted adoption debt gone. I wasn't working this hard to just play around, which we're going to do that too because it's amazing, but our goal was for adoption debt to be paid off. Along with that, we have earned a free car. So my car was on its way out the door, and buying a new car was not in our books. Nowhere. Like, not gonna happen. It was not something that we wanted to add to our monthly budget. It was not, like, my car was, it was just gonna have to be. So, let's see, in March or April, I earned a free car from the company. When I joined in January, I had no idea what that even meant. I didn't even know I was about to earn a free car. I saw some other girls start earning cars, and I was like, I wonder what that is. And I kind of like checked it out on our back office, and I was like, wow, I'm really close. And so I pushed, and I got it. And to be able to go pick up a car, like, you get to pick out any car you want. And that's what I love about this company. Our CEO is truly amazing. Like, she wants what we want, what works best for us. And I got to go pick out a car that worked for my family. And that was incredible. Like, I can't even put into words when I drove. Time out. My husband drove off because he got to drive first. When we drove off that lot in a brand new car, it was incredible. And my boys had seen, they had seen me, like, work for that. And when I, like, Mommy, we got a new car, like, they just couldn't believe it. It was amazing, like, truly amazing. Every time I get into that car, I just can't believe that we don't even pay for it. I mean, there's no other way to say it. When you're driving a free car, it's pretty stinking awesome. My husband also, we, like, have a boat, and we go a lot of places in his truck, and so we would always have to drive 2 cars before, and it was a lot. We lived 2 hours from family. We were taking 2 cars everywhere when we needed his truck to pull stuff. And so my husband is now driving his dream truck because the car that I picked out didn't take up my full car allowance. So SeneStory is paying for both of us to drive vehicles that work for our family. Like amazing, y'all. Like, try not to cry. To see my husband get into a truck that he loves, like, he works so hard for our family. And to see him so excited, like, that is amazing. I said I was not going to cry tonight. Delaney, it's amazing. Not only that, but, like, we lived on such a tight budget for 2 years. Like, when my husband says, like, hey, I want to go on a date tonight, I can, like, call one of our amazing friends and say, hey, can you come babysit tonight because we want to go on a date? Like, before I would have to figure out, okay, well, if I paid a babysitter for this amount of time, then we could probably afford to go to this restaurant. Y'all stop, because you're going to make me cry more. And, like, to just be able to say, like, okay, can you come babysit the kids for 3 or 4 hours because we're going on a date tonight. Like, I don't even know where we end up, and that's okay. Like, who cares? Like, on Saturday night, my husband, like, has a babysitter, and he's like, we're going shopping for your birthday. Like, I don't even care how many hours the babysitters are there. Like, we're going shopping, like, whatever stores you want to go to, like, whatever restaurant you want to go to, like, we're going shopping for you. Like, I'm not going to complain. And that's just fun. Like, it's just fun to be able to do that. It's fun to be able to date my husband. It's fun to be able to do stuff with our kids. It's just fun. I wouldn't say, like, we have tons of financial freedom because we're obviously still paying off adoption debt. But like, that extra money in our budget it's truly amazing. If y'all know me, y'all know that I'm very, like, type A and OCD. I like to have my house clean. And so one of the things that we wanted, Taylor, yes, like, he was like, whatever stores, however many hours, like, it's okay. That's just my personality. And so I would sometimes, like, spend nights up late cleaning. And so one of the things that we agreed on that we wanted to take out of my SeneStory's paycheck was a house cleaner. And I know to some people, they may be like, why are you paying money for a house cleaner? Just clean it yourself. But that allows me, like, more time with my kids, that I don't have to worry about my house being, like, I don't have to worry about cleaning my house. Like, we're on vacation right now, and our amazing house cleaner came today and cleaned our house. So, like, tomorrow we get to go home to a clean house. And for me, that just, like, I don't know, that just speaks to my heart, like, have a house cleaner. And I know to some people, like, that may not be what they would spend their money on, but just to, like, show you can do things that you want to do. So I have also earned a trip to Costa Rica. So Ryan and I, it's for both of us, we have earned a free trip to Costa Rica. Free. Everything paid for, unless my husband gets some crazy idea, like he thinks we're going to book this like deep sea fishing trip while we're in Costa Rica. We have to pay for that. But like the plane tickets, the room, thanks Lindsay, everything is free. Like free. Like what in the world? So that is awesome. And it actually falls on Ryan's birthday. So when I won the trip to Costa Rica, I was like, babe, for your birthday, I'm taking you to Costa Rica. Like, that was awesome. And he was like, really, babe? And so it was just fun. If y'all know any of our story, you know that we have had babies in the NICU for a long time, had multiple surgeries, and they always fall on Ryan's birthday. Y'all, like the past 5 years, we have either had a baby in the NICU on his birthday, had been on bed rest, anything like you can think of. It always goes over Ryan's birthday. Poor thing. So this year, I'm like, it makes up for all the years we're going to Costa Rica, which is so much fun, and I can't wait. And we're actually going right before he is leaving for like a military trip for 6 months. Like literally we leave and come back and he leaves in 2 days. So, and then I have gotten to go and do trainings with some of the top, well, the top person. If you saw my picture, like in the bottom right hand corner on the picture that I shared, it was a picture of me with 2 other ladies. The one with the pretty blue hair, she is the top in the entire company of SeneStory. And I got to train beside her. Like, it was incredible. Like, I kept like looking over at them like, who am I to like be sitting beside you training? Like, it was just so much fun. It was so cool that like they believe in all of us. Like, we all have like different walks of life, and it was so much fun. So I got to lead a training with them in Atlanta. I have 2 trainings coming in July and October, and that I'm going to in Oklahoma. And y'all, I do all of this so that I can be a better leader for my team and for my girls, and to lead y'all better. So I want y'all to like know that I do this, and I go to these, and I lead my family because I want to be a better leader for y'all. Oh, Shelby, we missed you this year. So that's fun, obviously, and awesome. Okay, so that's my story. That's how SeneStory has changed our lives, and me crying on live video. So I think that's kind of it about that. So I'm going to move on to SeneStory, like the company. What is SeneStory? Who is SeneStory? I know most of you are probably here because you've heard of LipSense. And SeneStory is actually the company, and LipSense is one of our products. So I hear my little feet patters outside the door. So SeneStory actually has a full makeup and skincare line. And it's literally just as amazing as LipSense. We have foundation, we have eyeshadows, blush, full skincare, really amazing. So a lot of people don't know that, so I like to kind of touch on that there is so much opportunity with this company beyond LipSense. I always say, like, people get hooked with LipSense and then they want to try everything else because LipSense is amazing and it really does what it says it does, and all of our other makeup kind of like follows that, like stay in place, waterproof type thing, and it's amazing. So SeneStory actually started, Abby, you're so sweet. SeneStory actually started in 1999, and they've been an amazing company ever since, but they never really pushed the social media. Obviously, social media wasn't around then, and they never really pushed social media. So last year, when girls started hearing about LipSense, they started bringing it to social media. And that is when the boom with SeneStory started happening, is when girls started bringing it to social media. So if you're on social media, obviously you are because you're here, you have seen how social media has changed direct sales. Huge. So you can imagine what that did for SeneGence as a company. In 1 month, in January of 2017, they tripled their entire sales of the year of 2016, which is incredible. When I joined this company in January, they were still hand producing their products because like they didn't know this huge boom was coming. So since then they have switched everything over to like mass produce, like these huge machines that mass produce all of our products and mass produce our lip scents, which is so exciting. Like that a company has that much growth and that much potential that they had to do all of that. We have had one of the founders from Beachbody that started like Shakeology and Beachbody. He has joined SeneGence, and the like head guy from L'Oreal has left and come to SeneGence, and that like all recently just took place. So that's super exciting to see these other people who have been a part of huge companies or direct sales companies that are teaming up with SeneGence. And when I like say the best is yet to come, like I mean it, the best is yet to come with this company. So with SeneGence, like I kind of said, you can earn a sales, like you can sell, and that's one way you can earn money. You can make a commission check. You can earn free trips. You can earn a free car. You can go to trainings, like we have a training coming up in September at Disney World. So if you're in Florida, you should probably join so you can come to Disney World with us. All of like the top crown princesses are coming to that training because who doesn't want to go to Disney World? So that is basically like SeneGence in like the company, who the company is. Joni, who is our CEO, is amazing. She believes in us. She supports us. She does trainings and stuff with us. Like I got invited to a dinner in July where she's gonna be there. There's not many things where you get to like be with the CEO of your company. Our uplines were just in Cabo. It was like the free trip earned before I joined. And so they were all in Cabo, and they said they were all like laying out around the pool at the resort in Cabo, and she just like came around and was like passing out lip balm and like hanging out with everybody, and it's just really cool. And then Chris, who left Beachbody to come to SeneGence, like he just did a call where we all got to like jump on a video call with him, and he just like answered our questions, and it's just really cool. If they're there, like they're there for us. Like they're not just these people that are, like in an office where we don't know where they are, and we just hope they're doing the best for us. Yes, you could come to Disney. Carly, we have annual passes too. So much fun. We got them for a Christmas gift, and they are amazing. So yeah, so that's basically all about the company. So if you have any more questions about the company, just let me know, comment in the thing below. Okay, so I'm going to talk about why our team, like you probably, or you may not, you may know other people who sell lip scents, and you may be saying like, well, why should I join y'all's team? Why should I sign up under you? Well, because you just should. But our upline is the number one in the entire company of SeneGence, and that alone speaks for itself. That our direct upline is that. So if you're on this, somebody has added you that you would be on my team. I do lots of trainings for my girls. I offer lots of incentives for my girls. We have team dinners if you're local. I do live trainings. I do Zoom trainings. I try to make sure that y'all have everything you need to be successful. I know that I can't like do it for you, and I can't make you like want it or like whatever, but I try to make sure that y'all know the ins and outs, that your questions are answered. I try to train my downlines who have teams coming up about leading their teams and all kinds of stuff like that. I go to these trainings in Oklahoma with like the top leaders so that I can learn to be a better leader for y'all. I also run like incentives for our team, so like for ordering or recruiting girls, or just being awesome and doing stuff in your Facebook groups. I do incentives every month where you can like earn free stuff or win free prizes. So it's a lot of fun. One of our uplines right now is like giving away a cruise. Who gives away a cruise? That sounds pretty awesome. Like I would want to win it. So that is like why our team. I am here like wholeheartedly. I am in this for y'all, for us, for my family. I like pour my heart into this. And hopefully some of my girls can attest to that. But I truly like, I love all of y'all. Like I feel like we are like one big family. And I believe in y'all. Like I believe in my team. I believe in my girls. I want to see y'all succeed. I want to make sure you have everything you need to succeed. And we all help each other a lot. I'm super, super thankful for a team of girls who are positive, who reach out to each other to help each other, who answer questions like if I'm away on vacation and I can't get to a question right away, that I have girls jumping in to answer those questions. And that's just awesome. It's awesome to see a lot of girls work together. Okay. So I'm going to answer some of the questions that were asked like in the post, and some of the most asked questions that I get from girls who are thinking about joining the company. So when you join, it's $55. With that, I always tell people to kind of think of it as, depending on where you are, like paying for a Sam's membership or a Costco membership. Once you pay that, you're a distributor and you're in on the discount. You earn anywhere from a 20 to 50% discount depending on how much you order. With the $55, you don't get actual product in your hand. You get a training package that has like things that are helpful for you to start your business. It comes with like our books, it comes with our product knowledge guides, all of like that kind of stuff, like paper kind of stuff to help you like know about the company, know about the products, kind of know how to get started. When you join, there are no monthly minimums, and I say that like there are no monthly minimums because remember when I joined just for the discount, so I made sure there are no monthly minimums. You don't have to sell a certain amount, you don't have to do a certain amount, there's no monthly minimums. The only requirement with SeneGents is that if you do not sell $200 retail in 6 months, you would have to pay the $55 fee again. If you have ordered $200 retail, then the $55 fee is just an annual fee. The $200 retail is super, super easy to sell. That's like selling 4 starter kits to your family or your friends or yourself. So super easy to get that in 6 months. And if you don't, then you're not like out or anything. One of the top girls in the company, she went in and out of her 6 months 3 times. 3 times. She rejoined every 6 months, 3 different times. So you're not like out on the street. You can still come back in for $55. Like I kind of said earlier, you can earn money by selling the product, or you can earn money by making a commission off of your team. So say that you ordered, here I have a gloss right here. Say you ordered a gloss and you ordered it at a 50% discount. This gloss retails at $20. So when you sell this gloss, you just put you made $10. If you choose to like do free shipping or no tax or whatever, then that's just money that like sometimes I'll do like free shipping. So that means that I just lost like $2 on that gloss. So that is how you make money by sales. You can make money by commission by building a team under you. So for every girl under you, you can make commission off of their orders, and you can make commission off of their girls' orders and their girls and their girls, so it kind of like goes down. You earn like a certain commission percentage on every line under you, and you also get to rank if you build a team under you. So it's super fun. All of our ranks are by royalty, so you rank like countess, a lady, a countess, a duchess, a princess, queen. So it's super fun. You get to get crowned. It's just a lot of fun to do that. I think that's about it with that. So that's how you join. That's how you can make money with this company. A lot of people will ask, can I be with another direct sales company? Yes, there's nothing that says that you can't. If you are working for a competing company, you cannot post about both on like your same things. Like you can't post about both of them on your Facebook page or in the same Facebook group or whatever. If they are things that are non-competing, then you can run them together in the same group. So that is a question I get asked a lot. And a lot of people ask like why I chose to just do one. And it's kind of like I said, I just wanted to do one. I wanted to focus on one. Our life is crazy enough. And so I just chose to do SeneGence. And it's amazing. Okay, so with SeneGence, Heather, yes, crowned, so much fun. I watched like a lot of girls get crowned at our last training in Atlanta, and it was just so much fun to see that. They worked super hard for those. So SeneGence as a company is a lot different than a lot of other direct sales companies. They do allow their products to be sold in salons and boutiques, kind of stores. The only thing with that is that somebody at the salon or the salon owner has to be the distributor. So if you're a hairstylist and you rent a booth and your salon owner is fine with you selling lip scents on your booth, it's totally fine. If you want a salon to sell it, then you just have them sign up as a distributor underneath you and they can start selling it in their salon, which is really cool. I think it opens a lot of different doors for us as far as who we're able to recruit and build our teams with. It's huge we have girls on our team who own like little boutiques that sell it in. We have girls who own salons that sell it in their salons. And so that's just another door that is open with SeneGence that is not open with a lot of other direct sales companies. SeneGence is a new company, or like not new, but the like boom is new. So we do not have a lot of distributors. We have under 200,000 active distributors. If you compare that to like Younique has like almost 800,000 distributors. Avon or Mary Kay has like 6.4 million or something like that. So getting in with SeneGence now is literally a groundbreaking opportunity. So, which is amazing. A lot of girls will say like, there's 3 or 4 girls selling it in my area. Like, do you think that I will still have people to sell it for? Yes. Heck yes. You will still have people to sell it to. You know people that they don't know. Those people know people that you don't know. And so there will always be people to sell it to that other person does not know. Whether it be like at your work or friends of friends or whatever it may be. SeneGence is not oversaturated as a company. We have states that have less than 1% distributors in those states, which is crazy. It's an incredible time to jump in. On our last call with Chris, he told us that the projected growth for SeneStory is over the next 5 to 10 years. Like that we have not even hit we all feel like this is amazing. Like this company is like growing. He said we are not even at the peak of our growth yet. That the growth of this company is for the next 5 to 10 years. He also said that growth and momentum like this in a company only happens once. Not that the company won't grow after that, but this type of growth happens one time in a direct sales company, which is kind of true. If you think like back to like when a direct sales company started, they grow and they grow and they grow, and then they kind of like level off. Like they still are growing, but it's not this kind of growth. And I don't know about y'all, but I want to be in on this side of the growth and not this side of the growth, because I want this side of the growth to be on my team. So groundbreaking. Yet, Kristen. Okay, there are some guys who sell on Jaylen's team or Diana's team, and they have changed so much for guys to be able to sell, Kristen. They have ranks for guys now, like crazy. So yes, 100% he can. They even have a group. I'm trying to think of what it's called. I'm drawing a blank, but they have a group for like the Sena guys. There's this one guy who he is in, can't remember what he does, but he just like saw the potential of this company, and his wife thought he was like crazy for wanting to sign up, but he like works in like a big like business, and he was like, I see females all day long. And so he like put it out, and he is like rocking it. So yes, Kristen, 100%. A lot of people have heard that SeneStory was having product issues and out of stock issues. And yes, that was very true. And like I said, when I joined this company, we were hand producing our products. There is no way any company could have ever been prepared for the kind of growth SeneStory has. If you weren't on earlier, like I said, in January, just alone in January of 2017, we tripled the amount of sales that we sold the entire year of 2016. No company was ready for that. There just is no way to be prepared for that. So they have been working super, super hard for the past couple months to get products they switched to mass producing. They have bought new warehouses. They have a warehouse that's dedicated just to packing now. Incredible what they have done for us. Joni has had people working around the clock, 24-hour shifts, to get caught back up. So we went from where we had like no colors in stock, and they would just restock like every now and then, and then go back out of stock, to I think before I jumped on here, we had 13 colors in stock. And colors are they're coming back in stock every day. I always post when things come back in stock. I post them in our group page. I also run a group text message on the GroupMe app, where I send out notifications when a product comes back into stock. They are slowly working on everything coming back into stock. So yes, there were out of stock issues for a very good reason. And it's like Chris said, that if you're in this company for like the business, it was like a couple months of a really trying time, for the rest of a really amazing time. So they have worked through those and bought warehouses and are like producing as fast as they can. So I would not really say that it's an issue anymore. Everything is coming back into stock. Taxes. I get a lot of questions about taxes. I'm going to give it to you just like a simple breakdown, and just know that if you join, there's tons of tax information in our groups, in my group, in my uplines groups, etc. You pay SeneStory your sales tax. So when you place an order, you pay sales tax on the full retail of that order. SeneStory then pays your state your sales tax. So you do not have to deal with sales tax paying it to your state. when you sell a product, you collect like a tax reimbursement back, basically. So like, just say like I sold this gloss and I paid SeneGence $1 for tax. When I sell this gloss, I'm going to sell it at the exact same tax rate that SeneGence charged me, which is based on your county or your state. I can't remember which one. I'm going to charge the same exact tax rate that SeneGence charged me to collect that back. And I don't have to worry about that because I've already paid my taxes to SeneGence. SeneGence is going to pay it to the state. In simple, that's how sales tax works with SeneGence. As far as taxes and what's reported, if you make over $600 in commission, which is like that with any company or anybody you work for, if you make over $600, you will get a 1099 form, I think is what it's called, and you can write off a lot off of that. You can write off like the products that you buy, you can write off the shipping, you can write off tons of stuff. I have somebody that does our taxes for our commission checks and stuff, and she like writes off, like she handles all of that for me. It's not a lot to keep up with. There's so much you can write off. So basically, in short, like that's how it works. It's not something to be like super scared of or overly concerned about. I've done direct sales and filed taxes with direct sales before on our income taxes, and it's nothing that is like something to not join for. Yes, thank you, Stephanie. Another question that I get is, how do you do payments? When I say that SeneGence, like this company is, you run your business the way you want, I mean it. So you can do your business kind of however you want. If you only want to take payments in person, then do it. It's going to be a little bit harder that way. If you want to set up a Square account or a PayPal account, or if you want to do the Cash App, you can take payments any way you want to take payments. If you want to send invoices for everything so that you have better record, you can do that. So in short, like that's kind of, payments are up to you, like however you want to do them. I know there was a question earlier that I said I would get to. Does anybody else that's on here have any other questions? I know there was one question earlier. I'm trying to get back. Okay, Savannah, if you're still on here, the answer to your question, it's gonna sell. I had sold my first order before it even came in, and I know a lot of girls are the same way. So you can take pre-orders. Like you could say, like you could wake up one morning, you could look online and say, these colors are in stock. You could post like in your Facebook group and say, hey guys, at the end of today or tomorrow, like however you want to do it, whatever works best for you, I'm going to be placing an order. Here's what I can get you today. And you can order those colors. That's a super easy way to front the money and like know what to order. And then you can just add extra to that order if you want to, so that you have some stock. In simple, that's kind of like ordering it can go either way. Like you can do pre-orders, or you can order and sell what you have. And we kind of like talk about all of this in our groups too. Like we help you with placing your first order if you need help, or figuring out what to order, and like what level of ordering gets you what discount. Like so you can get a 20%, 30%, 40%, or 50% discount. So it's not like 20 or 50. It's anywhere from 20 to 50. So I try to help y'all figure out what's in your budget, because obviously I know what that's like, and I don't want to like tell y'all to just spend a ton of money that you can't. Some girls, I'm not like endorsing this, but some girls get a credit card or have a credit card, and they place like their first order to get a 40% discount, which is a $300 order, just so that they can get a bigger discount with their first order. So there's all different kind of ways to ordering. Savannah, I don't know if you saw, but there was a video done by Jessica, who is a full-time student. She is in an OT master's program or doctorate program. I can't remember. Jess, if you're on here, sorry. She is full-time in school, and I mean full-time, like clinicals, school, travels, the whole 9 yards. And she does it, and she rocks it, and she's growing a team and doing amazing. So it definitely can be done. You can't charge sales tax persons outside of your state. Okay, Kelsey, so technically you're not charging sales tax. So you can call it whatever you want to call it on your like invoice or whatever. You like, some people call it reimbursement, some people call it like handling fee. You're basically just collecting back in tax what you've paid. So even if it's an out-of-state person, you're just collecting back what you've already paid. Does that make sense? Chelsea, oh, that makes me so excited. Yes, pre-order. So when I first joined, I could like say, hey guys, on Friday I'm placing an order, and here's what's in, or here's our colors. And then we went through a couple months where it wasn't like that. We had to front a lot of, like buying what came in stock when it came in stock. And we did it, and we made it through, and now we're able to take pre-orders again. So it's super awesome. Carly, it's $750 is the 50%, or $300 is the 40%. So I try to encourage girls to hit that 40% with a $300 order, and that will help them get a 40% discount. Also, so say you place a 300 PV order, which is like what we call it. Say you place a 300 PV order, and then it accumulates. So like 300 PV, and then say your next order is 300 PV. To get to 50% off, it's 750 PV. PV, like simply broken down, is half of retail cost. So this gloss accounts for 10 PV. So every time you order, it accumulates. So say you place like a $300 order, then, or a 300 PV order, and then another 300 PV order or whatever, then for the month you're at 600. So the next time you place an order, if you hit 150 PV, you've hit 750 and you get 50%. It's not in one order you have to hit all of that. It does accumulate. Yes, seeing the breakdown on paper of how you can get 20, 30, 40, and 50% is awesome. Oh, don't worry. It's okay. As soon as I get done, I'll post it so that you can like go back and watch it. But if you have any specific questions, go ahead and ask them so that I can make sure that I answer your questions. Hannah, I have lots of girls who sign up who have never even tried the product, but I can get you product to try when I get back home from vacation, or you can just jump and sign up. I have lots of girls that do that. Our products and signing up do come with a 100% money back guarantee. And it's kind of like I said, I figured that for $55, if it didn't work out on the business side, I paid $55 for some really awesome friends, and I get a discount on my makeup now. So I figured I didn't have anything to lose. Okay, does anybody else have any other questions? Like, nothing is off limits. Please feel free to ask any questions that you have. I'll give it just a second because I know it's kind of delayed. Anybody? No questions? No more? Okay. I'm just checking my phone to make sure I didn't miss anything. Alright, so if you think of questions, please feel free to go back to the question post it there, reach out to the girl who added you to sign up. Okay, So I'm super excited. There are going to be some incentives for joining during this event. So the way it's going to work is a lot of my downlines are doing their own incentives. So please reach out to the girl who added you and ask if or what incentives they are doing. I know some girls are like giving away free color, whatever. So reach out to the girl who added you, and her incentives will be separate. These are for anybody who joins during this event, whether you join under me or one of my downlines. Please go back to the girl who added you to this event to join under them. Don't join under somebody else or whatever. That girl has put in a lot of work, so please go back to them. So how it's going to work is I'm going to draw 5 people from anybody who has joined during the time of this event. And those 5 people, one person, let me just look so I can make sure I had it pulled up. Hold on just a second. Suspense, right? Just wait a minute. Okay. Okay, so here's what the 5 winners will get. So if you sign up anytime during this event, all of your names are going to go into a hat or whatever, a bowl. And I'm going to draw 5 of you. One girl will get her entire $55 sign-up fee refunded. One girl I'm going to give an Etsy credit to so that you can order your business card design, your instruction card design, like whatever you want to order to help you get started with your business. Another girl is going to get a shipping supply like thing, so you'll get some bubble mailers, some bags to ship your lip scents in, like a little package for you to help you get started. Some like labels to print your shipping labels on. Another girl is going to get a drawer organizer so that you can store your lip scents in it, because everybody needs something to store their amazing lip scents in. And then another girl is going to get a shirt, and I will let you pick out the design. That's like, there's all different ones. They say like Gloss Boss or like Lipstick and Hustle, like all different kinds of cute shirts. So I'll send you like the designs that you can pick from when you join. So those are the 5 incentives that I will draw for anybody who joins under anybody on my team during this event. And then, like I said, most of my downlines are also doing their own incentives. So please check with the girl who added you to this event to see what kind of incentives she is doing. Okay, does anybody have any other questions or anything? If you are ready to sign up, like, we are ready to have you on our team. We are ready to help you. If you're ready, reach back out to the girl who added you to this event, and she will send you the instructions on signing up. And when you sign up, you will be added to our team groups. So you'll be added to my group, you'll be added to our upline groups, and we will help you like get started. I have training videos in my groups where the girls can tag you, like, I'm new now, what do I do? All kinds of stuff to help you get started. We're here every step of the way. So if you're ready, we are ready. No pressure. Reach back out to the girl who added you to this event. So I hope y'all all enjoyed this. I'm going to let y'all go now. That I've kept y'all for like an hour. I know a lot of girls are going to come back and watch this later too. And please feel free to ask any questions. I know sometimes like after you watch something or you think about it, you might have a question later. So I hope y'all all got your questions answered and learned more about this company, learned more about me as your upline, or as I would be your upline. So thank you, Kristen, for the loves. So, all right, everybody have a good night, and I hope to see you on our team soon, because it's amazing, and I want all of y'all to be here with us. So, thanks, girls. I'm feeling all the love. All right, bye everybody.